video. Then
Alright, boom. You don't got a place to stay or you don't got no job. I'm finna put you on how you can get you a place to stay for literally 6 months. So boom, first thing first, what you want to do? Maybe go to like a Church's Chicken, KFC, or something like that. You want to find you a BBW. And listen, do not be biased about no BBW. I know niggas be saying they don't want no big girl, but gang, you're fucking homeless, nigga. Beggars can't be choosers right now. So boom, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Find you a BBW and shit like that. Find you a good one though. Most BBWs have good jobs. So you find you a good BBW, you know what I'm saying? She probably got her a good little corporate job, good little desk job, because she ain't doing too much walking for sure, 100%. She got her a good little desk job, maybe a little security job. She don't do too much standing up. She be sitting down all day at the desk. Boom, that's perfect. She probably got her own crib and everything. That's how they usually come. Own crib, car, maybe like 1, 2 kids. Shit, it'd be best if she got none. So boom, you see a little BBW and shit like that. You hop down there, you compliment her overly. Damn, I like your hair. You know what I'm saying? Even if her hair was fucked up, even her teeth yellow as hell. Well, I like them pretty ass white teeth. Well, I like that dress on you. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Overly compliment her. I can get your number, Instagram, whatever. Now I'm saying she'll probably pretty hard to get a little stuck up and shit like that. But she gonna be overly flattered that you even hopping down on some shit like that. Because most niggas is not hopping down on big girls these days for sure. 100%. So boom. You know what I'm saying? You get an Instagram, get a number like that. You know what I'm saying? It should probably take you like 2 weeks. Probably take you up to 2 weeks to like until like what you link up with her. So boom. After like the 2 weeks hit, you talking to her, you know what I'm saying? You probably smack on the first link, real shit. You applying pressure overly, you smack on the first link. I know, nigga, you don't like BBWs, but gang, you gotta put yourself sacrifices, nigga. Remember sacrifices. Sacrifices first. So boom. Smack the BBW. But listen, once you smack, gang, you have to deliver the best strokes you ever did in your life. Like you have to be on your A game, 100%. None lazy, none quick and fast. You gotta be in that bitch overly, like overtime. Okay, so once you smack that shit down to the floor and shit like that, you gotta tell her, you gotta hit it with a soft, or you gotta know how to like work your soft, or alright, well, guess I'm finna go back to my car, or guess I'm finna go back to the bench that I sleep on. Boom. To a certain point, it's gonna get to a point where like mine is gonna be under less than a month, you knowing this hoe. It's gonna get to a certain point where it's like, why am I letting this nigga come smack me and then go live in a fucking car? He might as well move in. Boom. Now you got your roof over your head. You done moved in with shawty, even if she got a couple kids. You run the fucking house. You fucking the mama. So you can tell the kids wherever the fuck they want. Wherever you want. It don't matter they 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nigga, you fucking the mama is your rules. Nigga, fuck the mama. It don't matter if she paying all the bills, you ain't paying shit, nigga. It's your house. So boom. She smacking and shit, you know what I'm saying? You'll probably be cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe bring your PlayStation over, playing in the living room and shit like that. You'll be cool without a job for the first 3 months, 100%. Once the 4th, 5th month hit, that's when she can start questioning your job like that. That's when you have to start looking for a job, you know what I'm saying? Start putting out job applications, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 months hit, you probably look a couple job vacations, you know what I'm saying? You get your job, run your sack up, save your money. Nigga, do not start paying them bills now. She was doing it before you had a job. She can do it now. She can do it still by herself. It's not your fucking house. It's her house, gang. You know what I'm saying? Stack your money up, run your little sack up and shit like that. And then once you do that, shit, you been in for a cool 6 months. You ran you up a couple thousand. Shit, you might as well leave a bitch.
now, am I of the belief that all plus size women or plus size black women more specifically are unattractive? No, I have eyes, and also there's a reason why the first sculptures ever created were of curvy women. 2, if you are trying to adhere to racist, patriarchal beauty standards that benefit from you hating yourself, and then along with that, there is a craving for male attention, male whatever, I don't know. But like if there was a craving for that along with a degradation of self as it relates to these beauty standards that hate the fact that you exist, this becomes a perfect self-hate storm for you to find your own special homeless booga in the wintertime. And no, this is not just specifically for plus size women or plus size black women or plus size femmes. This goes, the amount of videos that I have seen lately talking about women hating themselves. Oh, well, it's so hard being the ugly friend. You know what? Watch this video. Then we'll talk some more. I literally do not care how attractive you are. Being the ugly friend sucks. I just watched a video of a young lady who was beautiful to me. She looked pretty. She was a pretty girl. And she was complaining about being the ugly friend. And that goes to show you, like I was saying in my last video about this topic and about me being the ugly friend in my friend group, that it doesn't matter. It sucks. It's demoralizing. It beats you down. There's something about going out with your friends, going out, weekend after weekend, whatever. And whether that, and going out, pause, doesn't mean the clubs, like just even out to dinner. And you don't get approached and your friends are getting approached. It is like literally like, it's like a sign from the universe that you are ugly. And you start to feel ugly. During that time, I would legitimately complain to my friends and tell them, like, you guys are just so much better looking than me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, nobody wants to approach me. None of the guys are trying to talk to me. They just try to talk to all of my friends. And I would explain this to them, and they'll just be like, Miss Store, what are you talking about? Like, da 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 da. And they just don't get it. They just don't get it that, like, they are so pretty that my beauty just doesn't shine next to them. First of all, what about that lady is ugly? What about that lady is ugly? But guess what? She thinks that she is. And the amount of videos that I have seen just like this, almost copy and paste like this. And I don't know if it's just my feed. Let me know if it's also yours in the comment section. But like the amount of, more specifically, black women of all shades, all heights, all skin tones, all hair, all whatever, the amount of black women that I have seen in the past couple, I want to say like a week and a half, coming out with videos like this, talking about, oh, it's so hard being so ugly, and it's so hard that nobody wants me, and it's so hard because, like, as somebody who's hideous, this is, and I'm just like, this is not the time. First of all, ISIS kidnapping people. Not to say that your like views of self are unimportant, but literally people are getting kidnapped off the street. And you're worried that a man doesn't think you're pretty? And this is no hate to the person that's in that video that's just like, oh, I'm hideous. Like, don't go send her any hate. She's clearly going through enough as is. What I'm trying to say is that if you do not love and like yourself, there are people that can feel that energy. There are people like the homeless man that was talking in the beginning of this video, who are giving the playbook for how to manipulate women who either they assume don't like themselves, or women that prove to them, oh, I don't like myself. Oh my God, idea. So as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm gonna start yapping some more, and I'm gonna tag it right up here, because I saw a docu-series, and I started yapping about it a little bit earlier. It's called Love Con Revenge. And I think that is fascinating, because the way that in that series you see a bunch of romance scams, right? And there are patterns. There's a specific set of patterns for every woman, because most of the people that were scammed were women. Men have been scammed. One man scammed this woman out of $2 million. $2 million, and she got kids. There was another lady who was like, thank goodness my ex-husband has control over my daughter's finances, because she didn't say I would have. She's like, I don't know what I would have done. Lady, you would have taken your daughter's money and given it to a man. The more that you degrade yourself, you don't like yourself, you think that you're, and listen, sure, it's nice to think that you're hot. Also, does it matter in the grand scheme of things? No. I mean, under patriarchal beauty standards and all that, yes, like there are certain quote unquote privileges. There are certain things that like are a benefit to you as it relates to men and booga mentalities. We're like, okay, if you fit more into a beauty standard, there are some benefits, but that's just because the system is terrible and toxic and poisonous. in general, as it relates to one, you being a person, and two, the more that you decenter men from your life, not just in here, but in reality, the less that that matters. The less that that matters. The less that it can affect your money. The less that it can affect your friend groups and your community. The less that it will affect your sense of self. The less that it will affect the young people that are around you. Because if you hold yourself to those standards and then the young people are trying to figure out how to exist in the world, and then they go, oh, well, she hates herself because XYZ related to men's attention. Oh, maybe I should hate myself too. And you see how it all just does not make sense, but the more that you're able to decenter from it, the less that it will physically impact your life. And ladies, I really need you to, I really, really need this to be absorbed into here, into the, because now is not the time. Now is not, there are people being kidnapped off the streets. There are disabled children being kidnapped off the streets. They zip-tied a baby in Chicago. And you are concerned that a man isn't talking to you. They have, the winter is coming, they're homeless, they can't read, and they're giving each other the playbooks to find a woman who they assume hates themselves. Yes, this one in this video was talking about specifically plus size women. That's just this one. Watch Love Con Country. And there are the different kinds of women, different backgrounds, different socioeconomic statuses, different whatever. Oh my God. And then there was one woman who scammed a man, and that was the only person that the FBI took seriously. They were like, she needs to be in jail. Everyone else is running free. All of the other men are, everyone else, all of the men that conned these women, running free. Finding them being homeless, finding other people to con. A bunch of them were on camera, free as a bird. Free as a bird. This is not the time, ladies. This is not the time, ladies. You loving yourself is your greatest protection. Period. Against these men, more specifically. You loving yourself is your greatest protection. And just in case this was not clear, let me be very explicit. Your self-esteem cannot come from your friends, from your family, from anybody else. They can't make you love you. You have to love you. You have to, because if you don't, then you'll be emitting these things that send boogas like the beginning and all the others that have been across this page. They will find you. That documentary proves they will find you. And there are specific things that are emitted that they're like, ooh, free housing. I need you safe. I need you sane. I need you focused. There's too much going on right now. And you will not be getting any government support for taking on homeless people because the government is shut down. So what kind of financial assistance are you actually expecting here? Some good peen? I'm sure that on a great day, it's fine. I don't know. I mean, I know. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. You really need it? Go get a toy. It won't ruin your credit score. This is not the time. These are my thoughts. These are my thoughts. I would love to know yours. Please type them in the comment section. You stay safe out there.